So, being as like I got like 4 questions asking if I gained weight, I decided to tie my hoodie around my head to really accentuate. That's a word, right? To really accentuate the weight I've put on. Now, to answer the questions, have I put on any weight? Probably. I don't really look at my weight because I'm sexy as fuck and I know it. As always, if I didn't answer your question, leave it down below. If I did answer your question, congratulations. You're more important than anyone else in the comments. Also, you can leave another question down below as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Furry Paradox asks, why am I the only one still disliking your videos? I guess you're one of the people that realize how shitty my content actually is. Congrats. You're putting on weight. I put on clothes. I don't know if I put on weight. If it is, it's probably from eating all that ass. Who's your daddy? My daddy is my dad, who actually has the same name as me. Rodrigo. Hey, John, if you ever managed to have kids, what? Okay, well, that's a little bit of an insult, but I totally get it. What will you name them? I don't know. I never really thought of what I would name a child because I don't really plan on having any kids in the distant future or in the near. I don't plan on having kids ever. I'm gonna kill my family legacy. Like I'm drinking this drink. It's like a Sumatra dragon fruit. Sumatra is kind of a cool name. We could name him Sumatra. That's kind of cool. Or dragon fruit, or just dragon. That's for sure my first kid's name. Let me fix my question. Apparently I've answered this question before. Marry, do, kill, aka fuck. Any of the people you play games with. That's a lot of people. Who would I marry? Who would I feel like would be a great companion? I think I'd marry Mini Lad. I feel like me and Minnie. I feel like we'd be pretty good as a married couple. Who would I do? Probably Smitty. Who would I kill? That's a tough one. Who would I want to kill? My friend Eli. How about that? Fuck you, Eli. Hope you're watching, pussy. Why are you such a badass, and what are your favorite pair of shoes? First one, I think you might be watching the wrong channel. My favorite pair of shoes, that's a tough one. I really like the van opening ceremonies I have. I'll actually go get. Why do I like these so much? I don't know. I really like the color. They feel really nice. Like the color's super nice. It's a tan khaki beige sandy type color. The leather's really soft on them and like they taste good. They actually don't taste that good. I don't know. They're just a nice shoe. They're the opening ceremony van. They restock every once in a while. If you like them, I would say go to opening ceremony sites. They have like a collab area. They do restock every once in a while. I don't know if they have restock schedules. But that's probably one of my favorite shoes. I haven't actually worn them outside yet because I haven't. Like they're kind of picky to get an outfit for. Although I guess granted they would go with this pink hoodie, probably like a light wash pair of denim or even a black pair of denim. Yeah. What is your favorite TV show, and do you watch Game of Thrones? Yes, I do. My favorite TV show would probably have to be Game of Thrones or Rick and Morty. Or if I go weeb status, probably One Punch Man. I look like the fucking Easter Bunny with this shit on. It kind of makes my double chin itch because I put on weight. Can I see that 10K watch? Also, what brand is your watch? I have 4 watches. Well, I have 5 watches, sorry. 4 of them are Nixons. One of them's an Avi 8. Let me grab my Nixons for you. Not the president. All my watches would be dead, and all of them are currently ticking. These are my Nixons. We got in order from left to right, and then as you would read, we got a black leather Nixon, or a leather Nixon black gold Century. I don't know if I said that part. The second one is a gunmetal gray black Corporal in stainless steel. Then we got a gold with an emerald face, and it's still stainless steel. It's gold. I mean, it's not real gold. Let's be real here. I mean, just kidding. 114 karat gold, baby. 10K watch. Then we have my very first watch that I ever got, the Nixon Century SS in solid gold, or all gold. My Avi 8, which is in a very big box, just because I like to keep them covered. We have this one, which is a little bit tougher. I think it's a more dressy watch, in my opinion. But I don't really have anything that would match the leather band. Fucking answer this. What mic do you use, and do you use a noise gate? This is the AT2020 with the Line 6 UX2 interface. Not the best mic setup, but it will do. And I do use a noise gate. It's pretty much required. I can show you what it would sound like without a noise gate. So this is with, pretty much whenever I'm not talking, you can't hear anything. Obviously, if I snap back here, you hear it very lightly. If I'm talking and I snap, you hear it very loudly. Now, if I were to turn my noise gate off, you can hear it even when I'm not talking, very loudly. I mean, what's the best Christmas gift you ever got, you shit? That's a good one, man. I don't know. My mini fridge, which has a computer next to it with a keyboard on top of it, and my TV on top of it, which also seconds as a monitor. This my porn watching computer. Will you ever do a video where your parents react to a couple of your videos? Fuck no. Do you like anything from those recent Rodeo merchandise drop? He got controversy for it. It was literally just like a desert with a lightning strike. You're like, oh, dude, nice Google image. I liked it. It looked cool. I mean, the photograph itself is actually pretty fucking cool. So, I mean, by no means was any of it groundbreaking merchandise, but it was nice. What has been the most terrifying moment of your life? Fucking untie this shit. This car drove by or something, and this car said, hey, you need to fill up your tires or something. You're riding heavy on them. And my friend, for some reason, shouted back. He's like, yeah, you're riding heavy on your tires. And this guy was a little bit heavier, said nothing crazy. And they drove around the corner, turned back around. We saw them turn back around. We fucking went up the street. And my friend had my bike at the moment, so I had to run up the street with this car essentially chasing us. Like I said, I don't think they were going to do anything. I think they just wanted to scare us. They sure as hell did. But we were all terrified. I got up the street and I hid behind a fucking tree. For some reason, I figured they didn't see me behind the tree because, I ran behind the tree. I could hear them come up behind me. I was like, oh, if I hide behind the tree, they'll never fucking see me. They obviously know I was behind a tree. That's why I think they didn't want to do anything. They just wanted to scare the fuck out of us, which I think was successful. Why do you have a Minecraft channel? I thought about being a pedo once. Would you ever consider doing a CSGO frag montage much like Smitty does? Nah, that's a shitty YouTuber right there. What's your SoundCloud? You should just be able to go to soundcloud.com/Kryoz Gaming. I actually typed that in there on a keyboard. And it should be there. You should be able to view my likes and everything from there. What nationality are you? I mean, I'm from America. I think my biggest, what I'm made of the most. I mean, white people are made of everything, as everyone knows. But I think I'm mostly German, and I'm German-blooded. I don't actually speak any German. And I want to say a little bit of Irish, but I don't actually know for sure because I have no red hair on my body. Give me mouse recommendations, and do you like extra buns on mouth? Depending on what you do, extra buns aren't bad. Like, I used to use the Naga all the time. Right now, I use the Zowie FK1. I also have the G303 by Logitech, but that, I think it's the right click or the left click, went fully out on me. I've also heard great things about the Death Adder and the Mamba, but I don't have any experience with them. But there's another Razer product. I don't know what it was. It's the one. It has like a BF4 edition, which I'm sure doesn't narrow it down at all. You honestly deserve subscriber recognition because you're hilarious. And how's your computer built / set up? Thank you, first of all. Maybe one day. I mean, I guess I have more subscribers now than I did when I read this. I'm assuming people might have unsubbed because they can tell my pretentiousness just before it happens. Anyway, how's your computer built set up? It's a pre-built that I got from Newegg. It's like 980. It has, I want to say, a 4900, I think. I mean, I can literally, as I'm talking, pretend like I'm trying to remember everything, but then actually just go to my system and remember it all at once. I have a 4790K, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and the 980. That's really the important things. So there you go. Congratulations. You've won. Why do you dress like such a bitch? Dress for the job you want, not the job you have. Don't really know what that means. Deadpool movie or Superman vs. Batman? Deadpool. Easy. There's been so many Superman movies and Batman movies. Are you gaining... Wait. Fuck you. Are you gaining fucking my dick in your ass? Who is a bigger OG vape lord? You or Goldie's mom? Easily Goldie's mom. But she wouldn't really be considered the vape lord. I think we've gone over this. She'd be the vape queen. I don't know if lords are actually ever females. I don't know if lord is gender neutral or if it has a specified gender to it, but I'm pretty sure a female cannot be a lord. I guess if we're going off correctness, then I'm probably the bigger vape lord, even though I've used like a vape pen once. Vapes once. Where's pink hoodie? Fashion's not gay, you dumbass. I'm pretty sure this is like a response. I don't know why I screenshot it. I'm not gonna include in the video, but I mean, I'm assuming this guy was like responding to the comment that someone made in the other video saying like, why do you talk so much about fashion? Are you gay? And this is his response. I totally agree. If you honestly think fashion's gay, you're a very shallow and close-minded individual. I mean, just look at Jaden Smith. He's literally he's a fucking model for Louis Vuitton's women like. Also, look how hot his girlfriend is. I think fashion should be gender neutral. Granted, I'm too big of a boy to be gender neutral. Love you, Kryoz. Not really. Like, I think of your spirits. Yeah. What's your humor based off? Is it inspired by comedians or what, brah? I don't know. I've always been into like comedy since I was pretty young. I used to watch a lot of blue collar comedy. I used to watch a lot of Mitch Head. There's another one I can't think of his name. Wow, I'm brain farting super hard on this other dude's name. Whatever, it's not important. But I think it's kind of like a little bit of my own, a little bit of my dad, a little bit of comedians. I feel like I just said that. Maybe I didn't. Some other YouTubers are kind of thrown in there as well. I don't know. I would like to think I have a fairly unique humor to myself. Although people say I copy Donkey all the time and they're catching on. Is rolling your eyes while speaking just an odd habit, or is it for dramatic effect? It might just be an odd habit. I don't really do it. I'm really not used to like reading and replying to comments on like while someone's looking at like right there. I'm pretty sure I just rolled my eyes. But yeah, I think it's just an odd habit that I've never really noticed I had until I started recording myself. Why are your WoW BG videos so funny? The stuff you say is hilarious. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. That game is hilarious in not a good way. The game's a joke. It makes me laugh. But really, I just kind of go on tangents, talk about stupid ass shit, and then I post the video. You can have your own designed H1Z1 t-shirt, like Gold Gloves. I don't even play H1Z1. I guess Brennan doesn't either. Maybe. Fuck. Who knows? I guess I play a little bit of H1Z1, but not like a ton. Although I do want to get back into it more. My goal is to win an H1Z1 by the end of the year. If you could kill anyone, how would you kill them? I'm not falling for that one. Coppers. What do you ask for when you get a haircut? Well, I go to a family friend, so it's a little bit easier for me to explain. I pretty much just ask for it to stay long on the top, and then taper the sides off, or cut the sides, shave the sides, whatever you want to call it. I think I usually get a 2. I'm gonna get a haircut soon, hopefully within like the week. But yeah. Would you kill yourself for $1 million for your family, or would you rather live your life? I'd much rather live my life. Maybe if my family was like suffering or struggling really badly or something, maybe. But I don't know. I feel like giving $1 million to my family would like killing myself for my family to have $1 million would still like that'd be a lot of emotional stress on them still. I mean, I don't know. Now, if I were to like naturally pass away for my family and they somehow came across $1 million, like I'd probably rather do that. But I guess there has to be a downside to everything, although I feel like dying would be a pretty big downside. Pizza or burgers? Fuck. I don't know, man. Pizzas are like so versatile. Like you can get so many different things on a pizza, so many different types of pizzas. I mean, same with I would actually have to go with burgers just because a good burger is just godlike, you know? Like a great fucking burger is so good. You can't beat like a fucking perfect burger. Why does Tim the Tapman say your name Kryoz weird? I don't know. He's a fuckboy probably. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys didn't answer if I didn't answer your questions, be sure to leave more down below. If you guys have more, be sure to leave more down below. My fucking English is struggling, dude. I think I need to go back to speech classes. But yeah, blah, blah, blah. Schlah. 2 weeks late, baby, but at least, I think last week was even more delayed. At least this one was 2 weeks. I just kind of forget about it, man. I just like get in this groove of like, all right, post this. I'm like, oh, fuck, I should have done a Q&A. Maybe 2 weeks from here on out. I don't know. I feel like 2 weeks is easier. I mean, like we can't run out of questions, you know. I mean, it's possible. I mean, I do answer like 30-ish questions. It varies from like 28 to like 35 questions. I think this time I answered 33 or some shit. But whatever. Peace. Like the video. If you don't, I fucking hate you. You don't actually have to like the video, but it helps. Not really. It just really makes you feel good. Likes don't actually physically help me. Like it just feels good to have a lot of likes on a video, pretty much. Like you just like scroll through your video feed. You're like, damn, that's got a lot of likes. And like you get a little e-boner. You gotta strike that little e-boner a little bit. You gotta spit on it, lick it a little bit. I don't know why you're gonna lick your e-boner, but you can, because your e-boner is that big when you got so many likes.